and keep those things which are written therein.
That's right.
For the time is at hand.
That's right, man. And now more than ever, man, we have to keep the things that were written for in these scriptures for a reason, man. Now, what's crazy about these people out here, they say this, the Bible is so bad, so hateful, but the Bible doesn't do nothing but induce life.
That's right.
That should not kill. That should not steal. Don't worship idols. Don't worship man. There's a certain way how you're supposed to conduct yourself with your family, man. But see, people want to follow out their own vain, the vain opinion, man. Right. And that's where all the other religions and ideologies came from, man. From men, and not the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Chiefly from the so-called white man. You had something?
Because they don't believe, man. They don't believe in the scriptures, man. They believe people have a tendency only to believe in the things that they can see. The majority of the scriptures is based off of faith and off of history, that basically based off the scriptures. Because the only way that the Israelites during the time of the so-called New Testament knew about Yahweh Shai was the prophecies of him, based off of prophecies from King David to Isaiah 53. Okay, so this is Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. Right. Now, how do you make God be true? By what's that? John 1:1. The word was with God. Matter of fact, let me get that. Y'all can talk.
Yeah, because the Most High is not a man that he shall lie, man.
That's right.
Everything that the Most High has written in this Bible, man. Whether you want to talk about prophecy, because that's what Yahweh Shai, that's the testimony of Yahweh Shai, is the spirit of prophecy, man.
That's right.
It's a book of truth, man.
That's right.
And the thing is, well, most people always want to talk shit and try to debunk the Bible, but they don't really study. They ain't really going into it, man. And that's where the men of the Lord, the elect, Lord willing, we those men, we come into play. We study these things, man, through repetition, like we just broke down that word college, man, to get a fuller understanding, to be able to rightly divide the word of truth, man.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Read that again, brother.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
That's right, man. The Bible is so beautiful, man, because it shows how people interacted with one another. Basically, sociology. But see, we adhere to a certain law that was given from the Most High, man. And it shows how people, when they disregard the law, or when they're just straight up heathens, interact with people of the law, man. People with truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on today is nothing different from what's been going on for thousands of years, man. People want to act like homosexuality is such a huge phenomenon, man. Right. You have people, this been existing for thousands of years. You think a nasty nigga in the 1970s just put two and two together to be this be a hella abomination? No, it's been going on for thousands of years, man.
That's where the word sodomy came from. That's where the word sodomy came from. It came from the city of Sodom. They were committing lewd and what do you call that? Sexual deviancy, man, in those cities.
That's right, man. And you had people that were for it, and you had people that were against it, man. And in the end, who was on the right side? The people that were against it. Because Sodom was destroyed. What's going on now? AIDS is prevalent in a black race. So-called black race. Why is that? Because niggas is gay. not following up here into the scriptures of the Most High. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's the truth, man. I know it's comical, but it's the truth. You know? We had that in, what's his name? Matter of fact, Get what you got.
I got some. But the main object that we come out here to profess amongst the world, man, and chiefly to the elect of our people is the truth, man. And to be able to get the truth, you have to study. Well, for one, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has to be on you. But then as that spirit is put on you, you got to study, man. You got to be repetitious. This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And that's why we confidence and bold in the faith that the Most High bestowed upon us, man, because we know that this is the truth, man.
That's right.
And through just process of study, you know, and you know, being taught by men that was set up in the spirit, man, we able to come out here and rightly divide the word of truth on every level, man. Because people will want to try to come up here and think they're going to confound us and cite historical references or maybe dates or maybe things on a map. But the Most High, we have an unction from the Holy One to know all things, man.
That's right, Akia. That's right. That's right, man. And that's what we're out here doing. You got something else?
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out after wisdom. No, let me reread that. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
That's right, man. That's what we're about, man. We're occupied in prophecy, man. Same before, man. Giving you a knowledge according to historical facts, and spiritual soundness, man. And we're telling you, our people on this side, if you don't get yourself together, man, the Most High is gonna come back and do away with you, man.
That's right, Akia.
We're in the last days. The Most High gave us this knowledge, bestowed us this knowledge for what? To warn our people. To warn our people about what's coming, man. That's what we're set up here to do, man. Okay? You had something?
I got one for you, too. He called you on. Oh, this is Joshua 1:7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law.
That's right, man. You have to observe to do according to all that's according to what's in the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Not your vain glory. I mean, not your vain perspective. Excuse me. Not your vain reality, man. But what does the scripture say, man? I'm here today. You had something to say, brother?
Because basically, how do you find out the law? Because according to this world, there's only 10 commandments. And the majority of the people don't even know those 10 commandments officially.
If they know them, they don't even keep them.
Right. But there's 614 other law, statutes, and commandments in the scriptures that you have to go into the Old Testament to even find out.
613, not
613.
Right. I stumbled. 613. Go ahead.
It says, to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee, turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
That's right. Wherever you go, if you're an Israelite and you're adhering to these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna be fine, man. Man, the scriptures tell you how to deal with heathens, tell you how to deal with your woman, tell you how to deal with war. Diet, everything, man. This is historical and spiritual truths for the Israelites, man. This is in fact true, man.
That's right.
You got some more than that?
Yes, more.
Go ahead.
This is verse 8. This book of the law, I gotta say that again. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
That's right, man.
When he said this book, law, is not just pertaining to the 5 books of Moses.
That's right.
It's pertaining to the whole roll, because the scriptures say, eat the whole roll. The whole roll pertaining to the entirety of the scriptures. And meditate on it day and night. Right. Day and night you in these scriptures as much as possible, and after you get the understanding and the breakdown of it, then you regurgitate it.
Just repetition, like we started off going into that word college, man. In this thing constantly, man, because the word is equated to living water, man. Living water is not stagnant, but it continues to flow and flow, man, and flourish and breathe and produce life.
The elders had brought that out earlier about how, because back in the school, they was teaching that the Cornelius thing. But the waters kept they had to keep reading, and the spirit kept growing and kept growing, and it finally the spirit finally jumped on the elders to understand that Cornelius was an Israelite,
right?
But they only found that out through the spirit of Yahweh Shai by going through the scriptures.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, I'm going to read that again, Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night,
That's right.
that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Man,
That's right, man.
It's
That's
plain.
right. Go ahead, brother. I ain't gonna cut you off. Do your thing.
Yeah, because even if I could say this, they got an acronym in this place, Bible. It stands for Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, which we know that the earth abideth forever and that the kingdom of heaven is going to be ultimately established on earth. But that's just good logic principle to live by, man. This is the instruction of how to conduct yourself in every way.
As it is in heaven.
Hey, this brother got. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this is beautiful. You brought that acronym out. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 37, verse 25. The days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable.
That's right. The days of man might be numbered, but our days are gonna be innumerable, chiefly because the Most High chose us.
That's right,
If I can say that.
Go ahead.
That's just that lines up to what's that? Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 8 through 9. Nothing's new under the sun. Nothing like the brother just went into. Everything that's going on earth now has been going on for thousands of years. That acronym, that brother just brought up. You want to talk about the saying, laugh now, cry later. That's in the scriptures. Everything you can think of is in the scriptures. You can't get around. You can't get around it. You know what I'm saying? From medicines to logic to how you treat people, how you deal with the Akyam, how you deal with your wife, how you deal with your father, your mother, work, how you should eat, sleep. Everything was written in here aforetime.
Everything.
So it's nothing new under the sun.
That's right. That's the scripture brought out earlier. All things were written aforetime for our learning.
That's right. Hey, that's beautiful. Get that in First Maccabees. Sure, that's a beautiful precept, man.
This is 1 Maccabees chapter 12, verse 9. Therefore we also, howbeit we need none of these things. For that, I'm going to start at verse 8 just to get a little more understanding of that verse. 1 Maccabees chapter 12, verse 8. At which time Onias entreated the ambassador that was sent honorably and received the letters wherein declaration was made of the league of friendship. Verse 9. Therefore we also, howbeit we need none of these things. For that we have the holy book of scriptures in our hands to comfort us.
That's right, man. How did it comfort us, man? Think about it, brothers. When we sit down, we read something in Kings. Or we read Maccabees, man. How is that relevant to us, man? Because they receive a persecution, and it's an example for how we supposed to conduct ourselves, man. Also, we understand that there are going to be people out there that's going to fall away. Why is that? Because of the scriptures, man. Because of scriptures. You got some people out there that's going to be traitors. We understand that because of the scriptures, man. Now we understand that nothing new under the sun, man. Everything that happened to our forefathers is going to happen to us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we know that the scriptures are comforting because of its relevance. When you standing up for something, you stand up against the world, man. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, the world's gonna perceive you as somebody who's crazy. There's nothing crazy about what we're saying because Yahushua said it himself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anybody guessing?
I got something for you. This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
That word quick, when you look up that word quick, it means to make alive, to renew, to make new. Now the word, which is pertaining to the scriptures, is what renews you. Okay,
That's right.
This is just like the brother was going into about how the ways you conduct yourself is this is the way to navigate, man. This is how you keep your life. Okay, this is the blueprint.
That's right. and are sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
That's right. This truth right here, man, is powerful, man. That's right. Okay, it's a powerful thing to tell a so-called white man that he's of the nation of Edom, okay, and they're the sons of perdition, and they're going to ultimately be destroyed. That's a hard pill to swallow, right there. Or any other thing in the scriptures that. Everything in the scriptures is powerful, man, because one, it's all truth. There's no lie to the scriptures. All right, go ahead.
And it says, and of the joints and marrow, it is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
It lets you know the intentions of the mind. Okay, well, it gets down deep into the aspect of every man's mind, from the evil man to the righteous man, from the upright to the wicked. Go ahead. You could skip down to the last verse. Okay, that's it. You got a preacher? I can find one.
Hold on. I got one.
Go to Romans 10 and 17.
I'll get this real quick while you get this.
Somebody go to John 4 and 8.
John 4 and 8. Get this for you real quick. This is John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
Spirit of quickeneth, it is the spirit that quickeneth, meaning the spirit of Yahweh Shem El Shai via these scriptures that make you back alive.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
The words. Now what words?
That's right.
The scriptures. The word. Okay, emphasize the word is what quickens you, is what brings you back to life. Eating the whole entire road, just like we was going into Joshua 1.
Yep.
Okay, you got to eat the whole book, the whole roll.
Because even Yahweh Shah said in Psalms the 40th chapter, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
And that's beautiful, because that, like we was going into earlier, the only way that they knew who Yahweh Shah was based off the scriptures.
They studied the scriptures.
They was toiling in the scriptures. When you go through what we was talking about earlier, Isaiah 53.
They knew the prophecy.
You read the whole chapter of Isaiah 53. You know it's talking about Yahweh Shah.
That's right. That's right, the intercession.
Go ahead.
St. John 17 and 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Thy word is truth. Sanctify them through their truth. That word is truth, man. Okay, that's the only way that we can come back into the full understanding. Okay, because none of us knew that we were Israelites at one point in time. I don't care who you is. All right, you could no matter how much you read the scriptures when you was in the world, and no matter how much grandma took you to church, none of us knew we was Israelites. Okay, and then for the ones who knew that they was Israelites, they had no understanding. Okay. You was still uncircumcised, even if you, just like we was going, like the brothers, all of us was going into last night, pertaining to the Gentiles. You had people that weren't of the circumcision, and people that were of the circumcision but not of the elect.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 10 and 11, but I normally start at the first verse.
Wherever you feel comfortable.
Because it's going to what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Romans 10 and 1, brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
Not according to knowledge. So you have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. So you're going to church.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to church, but you don't have the understanding. That's why you're still at church in the first place. On top of going to church, you're going to the fish fries. Okay, on top of the catfish fries, you still committing adultery and all these wicked acts.
That's right.
Okay, with little understanding.
That's
okay?
right.
Go ahead.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High.
That's right. That's pertaining to Acts chapter 17, where the itching ears, where they was going out. They knew that for the most part, Israel is a spiritual people. Okay, we know every Israelite in his heart knows that there's a higher power, man. So what do? We seek after that higher power. And the majority of Israel do it with itching ears. They do it in a manner that with no balance. Okay, go ahead.
You want me to jump this 11 for you? This is Romans 10 and 11. For the scripture said, whosoever